Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maria from Under the Night Moon, and I'm here today to do a flip through for you of my most recent little Christmas journals that I've made for my Etsy shop. I made 5 books total, and they are all more or less exactly the same except for the covers. And so I am going to do, let me just fix this a little bit. Is that better? Closer for sure. So I wanted to show you all of them in one video and then do one flip through. So I will start with the first one, is this beautiful nativity on the cover and the back. And then the ribbon holding them together for the spine. And then they all have the same closures and things. Maybe that's a little too close. Okay, so they all have a little shatterproof Christmas ornament, a candy cane, these fun little Christmas lights, bells, and a little wreath. So all 5 have that. They all have a beautiful angel. They all have a front pocket for the date, or maybe if this is going to be a gift, this could be the gift tag. So they all have that on the front. They all have a ribbon closure, and it's got this gold edging. Now the only difference is the nativity one I used blue ribbon, and the Christmas ornament is a little bit darker to match the beautiful image and the ribbon, so you can see. And then they all tie shut to keep the book closed. So again, this nativity has the blue and a darker blue ornament, and that's the only difference there outside of the cover. So that's the first one. The second is this beautiful angel. It says joy. Here's the spot for the front tag. And she has a beautiful flower. She has pinkish colored ribbons. She has a different ribbon for the spine. And then this is the back. That's the angel. And you can see all of the same charms. And that's the color of the ornament for the rest of them. And that's the color ribbon for the closure. So you can see they're semi-chunky. These books are so much fun. I had so much fun making these, and I really think I need to keep Christmas in my shop year-round just because of the fun I had making these. So that's the angel. And then I have Vintage Santa. Sorry for the glare. These are actually greeting cards that I used, so they have a gloss to them. These will be posted in my Etsy shop tonight or tomorrow for sure. So you can see here's his little tag. And then for him I used a flower, some beautiful greenery, some holly. He's got red seam binding and a beautiful, like, purpley eggplant ribbon. The back. I love the sound too, it's so fun. And then the angel is here. Yeah. So that's the Vintage Santa. That's 3. this is number 4, the beautiful church. It says "Oh Holy Night," and I've used a star. Here's the pocket with the little tag. Like another little pretty Christmas poinsettia here. And then the back. There's the angel. And this has this beautiful evergreen velvet ribbon there. And I added the ribbon to give the these little books just durability so that they'll last a lifetime. And again, where are the bells? The bells are tucked inside. There we go. And the little wreath. So that's number 4. And then finally, this is the 5th and the last, is Santa and his sleigh. Even some reindeer. Sorry for that glare. And you can see his little pocket. He's got the red seam binding, holly, and some beautiful golden holly there. And then the back is a pretty Christmas tree. This one I used sparkling red velvet. Yeah, so there you go. That is number 5. So I'm gonna do the flip through. Like I said, they're all the same on the inside. And I really enjoy when I make books that are all the same, making them literally all the same. And it's fun. So they all have, when you open the cover, make sure I'm in frame here, they all have a airmail card. They all have this beautiful music note envelope that's double-sided. They all have a piece of beautiful Christmas paper and a beautiful picture of the mother and child. They all have the sparkling red ribbon here, and this is also to add durability to the cover. And then they all have a little flip here. And inside that is some ephemera. Now I did have fun with my gold paint, so everything is edged in gold, which might be hard to see on camera. They all have a little postcard. And they all have a hand-stamped and then embossed angel on the little flip. So you can see there. They all have a little Christmas seal. And then pockets, they all have the same ephemera in there. So there we go there. They all have a little star, snowflake. And then that's my gold paint. They all have the same little pom-pom paper clip. This is handmade paper recycled from a Christmas bag that I've turned into a page. They all have the vintage embroidered, or not embroidered, but the vintage, it's like a Nordic trim, and the embroidered flower. They all have the lace. And then they all have another lace pocket here with some of this pretty ribbon here. They have the sequin trim. This is one of my newer trims here. It's like candy cane. It's really beautiful. And they all have inside the pocket an embossed Christmas ornament tag. They all have this pretty snow image. They all have the script card. And they all have a snowflake. And this is actually a sticker that you can peel away and use wherever you like. So that's fun. They all have this printed papers That's my gold paint sticking, which I thought I did a good job of letting these dry. They all have these ribbons and trims. This is actually vintage ribbon. They print this ribbon now, but this is actually the vintage version of it, which I think is really neat. And it has holly too on there. It's just really pretty and delicate. And so this is a little tuck spot here, again holding some ephemera, and this beautiful Santa image. Pretty paper for you to journal. Maybe you want to make a list, and then a tag, and those all go in there. And there's room for more in here. I added this extra belly band to keep everything, but also so that you could add more things. And then here are some pages, and they all have the same amount of pages. It's ivory paper. So that's for your journaling, your list making, memories, recipes. Perhaps you want to make a list of thank you notes and that sort of thing. Or maybe you have 6 children, so each page could be for each child. I know my niece is pregnant with her 7th child. She's a beautiful young mother. So that is a fun idea if you do have a large family, or grandchildren. Maybe you have 7 grandchildren. You could use a page, each page for the grandchildren. And then on the center of the signature, they all have the flip, and they all have the same images, these beautiful vintage images, ready for pictures and journaling. I use this beautiful Anna Griffin paper. And then here's the other side of all of the pages. So you have more journaling, memories, stories, recipes. 2020 certainly has plenty of things to write about. And then they all have, this is my favorite part of the book, they all have this really fun nutcracker. It's actually ribbon that I've trimmed down and I've sewn with red thread, and I made it a little pocket, and I gave him some pom-poms because I just think he's so fun. I think whatever artist created this, I just love. And so I made it a little pocket, and then inside the pocket I made all of the books have a shaker, and inside the shaker is an angel, which you have to really shake. I think I might have added too many things. But there's a little angel in there. They all have a Christmas saying. There's little diamonds, Christmas trees, snowflakes, stars. It's just, they're really fun. I added this really bright pink muffin paper here just to accentuate the fun. I just think it's really fun. And there's more room for little things in there. Maybe you have a really fun cookie recipe. And then I added this hot pink paper clip to hold this in place, because I noticed as I was making them, this shaker would go flying. So I added the hot pink. And plus I had these in my stash, and I thought, when are you ever going to use these hot pink paper clips, Maria? And so sure enough, I have a nice use for the hot pink paper clip, or clothespin rather, sorry. Yeah, so that's my super fun favorite page. And then again, I did the same ornament embossing. So they all have a pink and a purple. Here's some more beautiful tags, and ready for journaling. I added this pretty printed vellum. I think it just looks so pretty against the red. So if you added a picture there and you put the vellum over it, I just think it's really elegant. So I added that to there. This is the other side of the handmade paper bag. And it's really got a nice texture to it. You can tell it's handmade paper. And so these just get clipped onto there. But this would be really, really a wonderful surface to write on, especially with a gel pen. A gel pen would just glide over this paper so beautifully. So yeah, so in case you were inspired to doodle with your gel pens, I know I have a whole bucket of them. And then it has this pretty poinsettia paper and then a vintage reprint. They all have this super fun Anna Griffin polka dot. And this is my favorite trim of all time for Christmas anyway. So I gave everybody a couple of beautiful deer. And then the back page, I always like to include envelopes in my books so that you have storage. And so I lined the envelope with this fun wrapping paper. I added 2 little cards for journaling or pictures. And those get tucked in there. Definitely room for more. They all have this little front pocket with a little image there. There's snowflakes, trim. You can see more of that candy cane trim there. This is where I attached the charms for here. And then the front page has the little wreath, the bells. They all have 3 bells, and it's all done on gold thread behind the ribbons. So you have sparklies and things on the front and on the back. And then behind the envelope, I added a peppermint tag and a really pretty Anna Griffin tag for more journaling. So that concludes the flip through of my fun little Christmas keepsake. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed viewing this fun little video. All these books tie closed, which I will show you here to keep all of your memories safe. And that is going to conclude the flip through of my little Christmas books. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them for me in the description box. Subscribe to my channel if you are interested in seeing more of my videos on my work. I am off from my job until January, so I plan to make a lot of different books and things. And really fill up my Etsy shop. So stay tuned. Again, thank you so much and have a wonderful Saturday. Thank you. Bye-bye.